Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Envy the Hitman. We're coming at you with another updated TrapTrix deck profile for hitting 100 subs. Just want to say shout out to the channel for growing. Shout out to all you guys for hitting that sub button, hitting those likes on the video, showing your support. And so, to celebrate, we're going to give you an updated TrapTrix deck profile. This is a list I've been playing. I've been grinding with it. A lot of testing with it. A lot of deck theory with it. And so I'm going to show you my list, and yeah. So let's get into it. We play the standard 3 Myrmelio, okay? This is standard. This card is your engine, your powerhouse card, I feel like personally. You normal summon this, you search your best trap, which is Holotea, and that's what triggers Sarah first turn and gets her going, alright? Then we play the 3 Mantis, alright? So Mantis, obviously, it's also another powerhouse card. It's not like Myrmelio where you get the trap, but you get to get the monster, so you can still combo off with Sarah. All right. This is where my list changes from everybody. I only play 2 Pudica. Personally, I don't think you should play this at 3. I feel like every time I see multiple copies in this card in my hand, it's bad. So I want to keep it at 2. I need to see it one time to search the field spell, and then I need to see it another time so I can special summon it and banish stuff from my opponent's controls. But this card only has a good effect when normal summon one time, and that's to get the field spell. So that's why I dropped it to 2. I don't really think you should play it at 3. I think 3 is incorrect. Then I played 2 of this. I've been testing a lot. I wanted to bump this card up to 3. But instead of bumping this card up to 3, I found another card I wanted to play. So we'll get into that in a second. 2 Dionea, standard. Some lists play 3. I think 2 is perfect. Sometimes the third one does come up, so I play another card just for that. 3 Exceed. Man, listen, I don't know about this card. All right. I like it, and I hate it. It's good. If you see it, it's amazing. I mean, what more could you ask for? Free XYZ, but sometimes it's just not good with going into certain game states. I think you have to play it because it's high risk, high reward. But if it goes off, I mean, dude, you're in there. So, I mean, I guess you just have to play it. For the hand trap, I played 3 Ash Blossom. I feel like you have to play this card. It's too good not to play. It's the most generic. Personally, it's my favorite hand trap, so, I mean, you kind of got to play it. And then the tech choices. Alright, so in the last profile y'all saw, if you haven't seen the last profile, definitely go check that out to see, what list changed. Tell me what's in the comments down below, what list you like better, the old one or this one. But anyways, in my last list, you saw me play this. In case people don't know what this card does, let's zoom it in real quick. Let's show you that artwork. Absolutely beautiful. This is the lost art version. But anyways, so, it says you contribute this card, set 2 whole normal traps with different names, 1 from your deck and 1 from your graveyard, but banish them when they leave the field, alright? So, in testing, there's a line of play that happens where you have a Sarah and 3 monsters. It's usually 2 monsters and the trap, alright? So, the line of play that you could go is you could summon your Dionea, okay, back, and set that normal trap, that one trap that you hit in your graveyard. But with Dionea, it puts it on a time limit. All right, so you only have until the end of basically until your end of your next phase that you'll have to banish it. So this is where this card comes in. All right, yes, the traps have to be banished when they leave the field. All right, but however, okay, it's not a time limit on it, so you can just play it whenever. So I would often summon this card, all right. And so I have 3 levels at this point, and I would tribute this, set the whole back, set 1 for my deck. So just stick tuned to the end of the video. In the video, I'm going to show you the combo where this card comes up, and then we'll go over it so you can see the actual combo itself. And then the last card I decided to play. So instead of playing another of one of these cards, all right, I opted to play this one just because you can send a hole. All right, in case anybody don't know what this does, I'll get a little bit closer so you can see the artwork. Absolutely beautiful. Love these artwork. But it says you send one set trap you control to the graveyard. All right, special summon this card from your hand. And so it's a free special summon. All right, then it's got a grave effect. All right, it says if you control no cards in your spell and trap zone, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Target one whole normal trap in your graveyard. Set it to your field. Okay, so not only is this a free extender that does not lock you in to insects or plants, whatever it is, whatever that card locks you into, but it's just a free extender, so you can still go into your time thief if you wanted to instead of searching the other card. You could literally normal summon, Mantis, add this, so you're not, quote unquote locked, and still trigger Sarah. So that's something that I like to spice in if I really want to go for the time thief, and so I don't get locked into just the TrapTrix monsters. So that's why I opted to play this card. Super solid, love it so far. Haven't played it to where I didn't like it. The setting the trap, banishing the graveyard, setting a trap actually comes up a lot because there's times you can have an empty board and then you can banish it from the graveyard, set Holotea, and then continue your play. It actually helps play through evenly. I'll explain that in a minute. All right, so the trap holes, we run the Nightmare. It's a one of, it's solid. The one bottomless. Then we run the two Gravediggers. You have to play two because you always want one in your deck for when you do the Proflie combo to make sure that you can stop Nib and other hand traps. Because if you open it, it's not as fun, obviously. And then two Floodgate. This card's amazing. Sometimes I want to bump up to 3, but there's a new trap coming out, and Duelist Nexus. I want to say it's called like Banishing Trap Hole or something like that. And that card reads, I believe, if when a monster is summoned with 1500 or less attack, you banish it face down. So we're definitely going to add that up to the TrapTrix lineup for sure. And then obviously three of the best trap in the deck, Holotea, the heart and soul of the deck. This card literally made TrapTrix what it is today. Then we play 3 evenly. I don't know how I feel about this yet. Like, I still like it at 3. It comes up. But sometimes I thought about swapping it out and playing, maybe some more power spells. But so far, in theory, after in testing, this card comes up a lot. People obviously don't expect it, so it's always good to do. Then we play 3 Imperm. This is another quote-unquote hand trap. This card is solid across the board. So far, I've used this, and it's been amazing. So, I'm going to keep running it. It's pretty good. Alright, now to the spells. Most spells you'll see would be like 1 or 2 copies of this and 3 Prosperity. I opted not to play Prosperity. It's a good card, but I don't know. I didn't really like it. I like using this as my extra deck as an actual toolbox. So I'm gonna take the neg on consistency just to see, but I play other cards for that reason, to take its spots. So I play 1 Raigeki, 1 Talents, and then 2 Thrust. All right. So in testing, I have played this deck a lot at locals, online, and now Master Duel because that's a thing now. Sadly, this isn't on Master Duel, but anyways. Thrust has came up so much in this deck, it's ridiculous. Alright, going second, this card has literally helped me break boards. Literally activate Thrust, search Raigeki. It literally helps this deck so much going second. This card is super pricey, but there's a reason why it's super pricey because it's so impactful. Literally it could change a game state. But yeah, this just helps you going in second. Same with this. If you go first, they hand trap you. You play this. You can rip a card out of their hand, or if you need to draw 2, do it. It's just one of those things. But literally activate this. You can literally set any of your traps, get it going. What more could you ask for? I thought about playing what's that card called? Karma Cannon as a trap, at least like as a one of in here. That way I can set it off of this because it's so impactful. But right now I've just been setting like Imperm and it's actually been getting me there. So we're just going to keep setting impairment going from there. But yeah, thrust is amazing. Activate thrust. Go in second. Search a copy of evenly. Like, I mean, it's too good. It's too good not to play. Like, you literally, if you can afford it, if you can, trade up to this card, I highly recommend it. All right, so 40 in the main deck. Got to keep it at 40. You want to play the most consistent. You just have to, I feel like. Extra deck, we got the 3 Sarah. You already know. Best card in the deck. I mean, what more could you ask for? And then you got to play the new one right here, this new Link 3. Literally made this deck to where it can OTK so free. In case people don't know what this does. I mean, surely you know by now, but if not, all TrapTrix monsters you control gain 1,000 attack while you have a normal trap in your graveyard. I mean, obviously, you're going to have a normal trap in your graveyard. If you're not, something's wrong, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll play on my Link package. Is a little bit different. Like I said, I try to use it as a toolbox. I'll play the Phoenix. I'll play, the Cerberus, the Nightmare. I like playing these 2 cards because I can point up to Sarah and get an additional draw. This to just keep elite climbing, clearing boards to go into access code. You already know. And then I started playing the Underworld Goddess. Theory behind this is sometimes it's hard for TrapTrix to out these big unaffected boss monsters. Stuff like, sometimes it's hard to out Dragoons. Then that Link, I think it's that Link 5 that Dragon Link summons. Sometimes it's hard to out that. It's hard to out the new Synchro, I think it's a Cursed Angel, whatever it's called. Like, I mean, in case anybody's read that card's absolutely dumb. So, sometimes it's hard to out those cards. And so that's the whole reason why I play this behind that. So, because you can Link climb this deck pretty easy. For the XYZs, play the 1 Rafflesia. Sometimes 2 comes up, but I feel like time you make the second one, I mean, you're winning anyways. So the 1 is solid. Ping, this card's underrated. Don't forget to use the banish effect where you attach it as a material. I mean, that card, when you banish or a card gets destroyed by on the field, you get to slurp up the attachment. The monster has attachment. Don't forget that effect. It's absolutely dumb. Exciton, it helps level the game state. I mean, it's super good. Baguska, you have to. Time Thief, such a good card. And then if that doesn't work, you got the Zeus. You gotta play the Zeus. Side deck. All right, side deck obviously is depending on what your locals look like, what your tournament's gonna look like. Wherever you may go in. This is built for my locals, so I will just show you just for the sake of the video. 3 Judgment. You can't never go wrong with Judgment. It's such a good card overall. 3 Cosmic for the back row decks. You already know. 3 of the Kaiju. Gotta play the Kaiju. Just help go second. 3 Nib. Nib is a card that you just punish people for playing bad. When they overextend, get greedy, you hand them the rock. You already know. And then we play the 3 Anti-Spell, dude. But, yeah. So now we will go into the combo tutorial. Alrighty, guys. Alright, let's get into this combo. So basically, you just need a trap. Alright, any trap, and then Mantis, okay? This is how this play comes up, for example, where you get to use this chick. Alright? So what happens is you normal summon Mantis, activate its effect. Alright, and you're gonna grab Champa. Alright? You'll Link summon into Sarah. You activate its effect. Alright, to summon this. Alright, now what will happen is from here is Sarah will trigger to let you set a hole from your deck, because you're going to set Holotea, obviously. Best card. Alright, then you'll activate Holotea. Alright, pitching Floodgate. Alright, now the standard play. Alright, you summon Dionea. Dionea effect, setback, Floodgate, right? That's a standard play. But since your normal play, you would set Sarah, like usually if you already have this in your hand, usually Sarah, you get to set another random Floodgate. Well, in this line of play, you're not able to. Alright? So, what do you do here? I'll tell you. You don't summon this card because this card is good, but what's going to happen is you're going to set a Floodgate. Alright? You're going to overlay these 2. You're going to end Rafflesia, and this is going to be your board. Well, you'll probably keep this up. So, technically you'll have like something to protect. I mean, that's good. You know, if you're scared of a back row or something, this is what you want to do. However, all right, if you're not going for the back row protection, because you know sometimes TrapTrix players get greedy, me included. All right, your inboard would be this. All right, you would summon this chick instead, and then you would use her ability to tribute. Set back your floodgate. All right, then you get to pick up your deck. Look in here for another one, and you can set like, you know, Nightmare. All right, so now you're in your board with, instead of a protection, you're in your board with Sarah, Rafflesia, 2 sets. All right. Not only that, Danae's effect, okay, in case people don't know, because people forget this part, when you set a hole, all right, from the grave back to the spell and trap zone, all right, the end phase of the next turn, all right, if it's still in the field, you have to banish it. Versus this, there is no restriction, all right. You're just here. You're just hanging out. They're just sitting there waiting for your opponent to do something, all right. So that play comes up. All right, so now we're going to do a test hand video. A lot of people like when you know, you do test hand videos. So now we're going to do a test hand video with this deck just to see what it happens, what it looks like, and go from there. All right. Let's hope we don't brick. You know, if we do, hey, it's part of the game, right? All right. So far, it's decent. All right. So we open the stones, obviously. You know, full combo right here. We also have this, and we got Exceed. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's play this hand out. We'll put it down here so we can play this hand out. All right. So you want to start out your turn with normal summon your Mamelio. All right, since you have a trap in your hand, the play right here is you're going to add Holotea. All right, best card. All right, so then you're going to link off into Sarah. Now this is going to trigger Exceed. So Exceed effect, you're going to summon, and then Exceed effect, when it summons to the zone, you can summon another one from the deck. All right, so this is your free rank 4. So you'll go ahead and immediately make this into Proflie to play around Nibru. All right, so this is a guaranteed play around Nibru. How? Is because of Activate Nib, you can detach this, send your Gravedigger's Trap Hole to the graveyard, negate, and inflict 2k. All right. For now here's the other line of play you got. So you got Holotea. So you can set Holotea. All right. Activate Holotea by pitching your Imperm to summon back here. And then Sarah effect triggers, which will let you summon from the deck. So you can summon in this moment. We don't really have anything in our spell and trap zone that we want to do. So you can either summon this chick for follow-up play to set your Holotea back from your graveyard if you want to do that, or just another trap in general, like once you get it off Sarah. Or we'll just probably do the standard Summer Mamelio. Alright, and then Mamelio kicks, her effect triggers, and then so Sarah, then we'll set a trap. Alright, we're just going to set Floodgate, you know. Floodgate's a good card. Alright, so now, right here, we're not locked into anything. We're not locked into anything, so we're going to overlay. Alright. Make ourselves a ping. Not ping, but a time thief. Alright, so now we're in time thief. Alright. So this is what is cool. Alright. For the people, and this is your standard board. So you have this in case for your hand where you can you know, chain on their turn, summon this if they play like Feather Duster or something. And then you also have a follow up for next turn with a Raigeki. So I mean, you obviously can't beat that. For the people the TrapTrix players that get greedy, okay, and play 2 Rafflesia, here's also another play you can do. Alright, so you could go into ping, alright, ping effect. You can detach, detach Holotea, alright, search. You search for the one girl, where's she at? Where's our combo piece? Where's our combo piece? There it is. You can search for this, alright? So, special her out by sending this hole to the graveyard. Alright, now you have another rank 4 where you can overlay and make another Rafflesia. So then you have double Rafflesia lock. So, you know, that's something that the people that play 2 Rafflesia. That play is really good. If you play 2 Rafflesia, I highly recommend playing this card just because it's really easy to get the Rafflesia double lock. So that's it for that that is it for that hand tutorial. Just want to say shout out to everybody for real, for hitting that bell, dude. Hitting that like, hitting that sub. You really have supported the channel. And so, don't forget, guys, we try to upload at least bi-weekly with deck profiles from our locals. Plus, we stream our locals here on YouTube and on Twitch. So definitely just follow the channel for some good old little Yu-Gi-Oh! Live duel content. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.